This is a top 15 matchup featuring ACC versus SEC. Two conferences geographically linked, and typically the ACC arrives with a chip on its shoulder and a point to prove when they face the SEC. Hi, folks, and welcome to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined at the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Noles will kick this away to get us going here. Bringing it out, it's Hampton. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And each offense features a star tight end, Kirk. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Looking to throw. It's Jefferson. It's a quick grab. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Past the 20. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Noles.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. quarterback keeps the football. Oh, what a move. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. He pulls in the catch. Tremendous toughness here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down after that completion. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Florida State's offense gets their first crack now. And today, Kirk, we got an elite running back matchup across with an elite linebacker. Both these guys, we talked to them, eager for these collisions that we're going to see today.
Well, Chris, these two guys are as good as there is at their position. One thing we know for sure, you're not just going to see them matched up in the run game. What I can't wait to see is, can this linebacker stay with this running back in the passing game? Because he can be very dangerous catching the ball out of the backfield as well.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
And this time it's complete. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And the Noles come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pop over the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking to throw it on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Breaks free. Now here he goes. They drag him down after a big gain. All the way to the 38. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Jefferson. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the offense going backwards in that play. Defense makes a stop to wrap up the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Kick goes out of bounds. They'll spot the ball near the 20-yard line. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Excellent field position here for the offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Look out, he's in the clear. That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board. But hold on, there is a flag down. They could accept it and keep the drive going. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. Roughing the kicker is going to set the offense up now in the red zone with the first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense comes up with the football.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receiver in motion now. To bootleg, looking to throw. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Looking for a receiver. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
He brings it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Hands it off on the counter. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Seminoles. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Little. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. To the air. It's Jefferson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw again. The receiver grabs it.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Able to convert on third, sets him up now. First down to the 22. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Great cut there. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tide.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner looking to create better field position. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On the run, it's Brooks. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. And there's the handoff. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that catch is hauled in. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The back's got it. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets him go.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and no for a first down. Touchdown, Florida State. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Touchdown, Knowles. They are pouring it on now. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
And the kickoff will be return. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. Looking to put together a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Jefferson. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Here comes a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Dropping back, it's Jefferson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tough running there, but not quite. enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looks to the left, and it's complete. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Seminoles are in the red zone now. Handoff here from the shotgun. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense, extending the lead, and in my opinion, putting this game away.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game. The running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan into the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Grinding away with their running game. As the first down is still going. They get it down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
He'll hand it off. He breaks free. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He finds his man. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The Noles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Noles. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air under that throw.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's
looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.